Hello. Let me get this camera straight. How's everybody doing? I'm eating a late supper. I had other things to do, so I decided I was gonna fix me some dinner, and we're gonna fix the other part of the salmon left from where I had made the seafood chowder. So first of all, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in my dish or my pan. Turn it on. I don't eat salmon every day because it's pretty expensive, but I do love it once in a while, so I try to get some every once in a while. So, you know, we made this seafood chowder yesterday with the video that I posted today, I think this morning. And now I'm making my dinner with the rest of this piece of salmon. It only cost $6.50 for the whole piece. So I'm getting 3 meals out of it because that chowder lasted me through 2 different meals. And I'm going to make a meal out of this piece of salmon. So that's 3 meals from one piece of salmon that cost $6.50. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my pan. I'm going to season it with onion powder, just a little bit. I'm going to season it with garlic salt because I'm not going to put extra salt on it. And this does have oh, I forgot the name of the salt. But it has the sea salt, which I like to use. And I've got just a little bit of lemon pepper. That's all the seasoning I'm going to put on it. I'm going to put a lid on my pan. And we're going to cook it on a medium heat. And with that lid on it, it's going to also cook the top. So we're going to have a good meal here as soon as I get this fish cooked. You can see I've already still got my canner out because I'm not finished canning yet. I think I've got another batch. Excuse me. I've got another batch of either pepper jelly or pepper cowboy candy or something to make with some peppers that I've got left. And I was also going to make another dish with some of my peppers for a video, and I haven't done that yet. But, yeah, we're having salmon for dinner tonight. And we're supposed to get some much-needed rain tonight and in the morning. Hopefully we'll get a good shower of rain that will soak my garden down real good because it needs water right now. And rain is the best in the world for it. My garden will love the rainwater. But cooking it this way, I leave the skin on it, put it skin down in my pan. I don't turn it. With the lid, like I said, it gets the heat to the top, and it will cook it from the top as well. Also, by the time my fish fillet is done, or my fish is done, the skin will be a crispy brown. And if you want to eat the skin, you can. It's going to be perfectly fine, and it has a good flavor to it when it's fried crispy. Or you can just take your fish, eat your fish off the skin. It comes right off of the skin, and the skin you can throw away. Or give it to your pet. Tonight I'm having with my fish, I'm going to have dumplings and greens. which I just heated them up in the microwave. So they're good and hot. They're ready to go. I got stung by a bee and it's bothering me. I mean, if you got one of the bigger pieces of salmon, you could cut the salmon in half and it would still be less than $10, probably less than $8 or $9. You could get a bigger hunk, cut it in half, you know, across, and make 2 servings out of it. That way it could feed 2 people. This is a pretty good sized salmon for me to eat, but I'm eating it. I love salmon. I don't get it very often, and I'm eating this whole piece of salmon. But you can see how the top of it is already starting to cook from the heat that's coming from the top. And like I said, it cooks pretty fast. It doesn't take long to cook a piece of salmon. And I'll bring you back when it's done. Well, y'all, I think my salmon is about done. I went in there and put some antibiotic on my sting and put a Band-Aid on it, so I wouldn't be tempted to scratch it. But anyway, let's check this thing. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes on low heat. And to see if mine is done, sometimes I just cut down the center and pull it apart, open it up a little bit to see if it's cooked. It looks like it is. So I'm turning the heat off. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the YouTubers in YouTube land. Amen. Don't that look good, y'all? Don't that salmon, and I got greens. These are all my greens I picked out of the garden this week. And I cooked them and I made dumplings with them and I put some in the freezer. And my salmon. Don't that look good? I'm going to enjoy this. But first of all, let's try some of this salmon. I don't even know where to start. And like I said, you can either just kind of pick your fish off of your skin and eat it that way, or you can cut through it and get your get some of that skin right with the rest of it. If I can get it on my fork and get it on the rest of it, and that way just eat the skin and all, because it's nice and crispy right now, and that's the way it's good. But y'all take a bite. Don't that look good? Salmon, y'all. Mmm. Mmm. That is seasoned just right. Get another little hunk. I mean, they did scale it. There's no scales left on that skin. But that skin is cooked real crispy. Don't that salmon look good, y'all? Y'all take a bite. Take another bite. Open wide, y'all. This is good stuff. Mm-hmm. That is so good. And you can't have nothing better than some dumpling and some greens to go with it. Happy dance. I'm always doing my happy dance. Yeah. Don't think salmon is too expensive. If you're living alone or you just have two of you, your husband and wife, buy you a good sized chunk of salmon. It's going to be less than $10. You can get a good sized piece for $8 maybe, that you can cut the small end off, flay it off like I did, and make your seafood chowder with your other ingredients, and then take the thick half of it, slice it in half again to make 2 servings, and fry it up like I did in the pan. It's so easy. No fuss. Just fry it up like I did, and you've got servings for 2 people. You know, fix your greens or your vegetables or whatever you want to go with it. In my case, I got my greens and my dumplings that I fixed from right out of the garden. But that's a good meal. Yeah, my camera went off with me, so I had to restart it. But yeah, if you have dumplings in your garden, or greens in your garden, you can always make dumplings. Have them on hand to where you can warm them up, heat them with your fish. Or sometimes I've just baked a potato and eat with them. A good baked sweet potato is so good with that. And I didn't think about that. I've got a couple of baked sweet potatoes, but they're not cooked. I could have baked one and eat it with this. That would have been really good. A baked white potato, any kind of vegetables. Anything that normally you would go with fish, you can put with this. Y'all, that is so good. It's not dry. It's nice and moist, and it's so good, I'm telling you. And like I said, the only seasoning I put on it was a little bit of lemon pepper, garlic salt, and onion powder. That was it. It don't need any more. This salmon tastes so good by itself. You don't need a bunch of other stuff. And I need a knife, because that skin got kind of crunchy. And it's not easy to cut through with your fork. There you go. I'll tell you. If you like salmon, you like any kind of fish, you're going to love it this way. A no-fuss salmon dinner. Take another bite. It's good. My greens are good. My dumplings are good. Oh my God. Take some greens. Making a mess here, y'all. Leave a comment on my video and let me know how you like your fish, how you fix your salmon. I know some people season it and put it in the oven and bake it, and this is the way. Basically it's baking it because I'm doing it in a pan on top of the stove with a lid. It comes out just as good, if not better. So if it's summertime, you don't want to heat up that house, but yet you want some baked salmon. Just fix you some in a pan just like I did this. I mean, look how moist that is. That is so good, y'all. You can't beat it. I know I'm on here eating and I shouldn't be eating in front of everybody. But some people say, we want to see you eat what you cook. Some people don't believe that you eat what you cook. But I'll promise you, every one of you, if you see me cook something in a video, I'm eating whatever I cook. I'm not cooking something just to throw away. I eat what I cook. Now this will satisfy my craving for some salmon for several weeks. And then I'll break down and buy another piece and cook it. But every once in a while, I just want a piece of salmon. And you got to treat yourself once in a while, you know. You got to treat yourself. Look how moist that piece of fish is. It's not dry at all. And I'm going to sit down here and enjoy it. And I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye now.